Today in Madden 23, we are going to be scoring a touchdown with every single 90-plus overall quarterback and every quarterback that has an X factor in Madden 23. Now, the reason why we're going to be using Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott, Joe Burrow, even though they're not 90 overall quarterbacks, is because they are still X factor quarterbacks, but somehow Justin Herbert's a 90 overall and not an X factor, only a superstar. So I decided let's use all the X factor quarterbacks and Justin Herbert that's 90 overall and above, and then we have Lamar, Josh Allen, Rodgers, Brady, Mahomes, 90 pluses and X factors. The way that Russell Wilson's playing right now in real life and the way this Broncos offense is looking in real life, I wouldn't be surprised if this team and Russell Wilson lose their 85 overall and X factor very, very soon, because Broncos country is sick of riding right now to these snooze fest games that they're getting. 12-9 Thursday Night Football last week. That was ridiculous. They have not had a very good offensive game the entire year so far. What are they, 2-3 or 1-4? I think they're 2-3, I forget. And they barely should have won the two games that they did win. This team is just not looking good offensively. Russell Wilson can't cook right now. Geno Smith is looking great in Seattle somehow. So you're having Russell Wilson. They thought they were getting an elite QB option in Denver. Their coach isn't very good. But meanwhile, in Seattle, it looks like they're not even missing a beat offensively. It looks like Seattle would still be 2-3 if they had Russ or Geno. But I'm going to give Russell Wilson the benefit of the doubt, because Russell Wilson has been an elite quarterback for the last 9-10 years. So just 5 weeks of the season of him not being great in Denver, he's just off to a bad start. He's not getting great coaching right now. Who knows if he steps it up down the road. I'm going to highball that one to Cortland Sutton. He is going to score. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, but he better start picking it up soon. The next quarterback up is 88 overall, Dak Prescott. And kind of like Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott has some stuff to worry about right now. Now, he's not playing bad per se, but that's because he's not playing at all. Right now, Cooper Rush is undefeated as a starting quarterback. Oh, I fumbled? I wasn't paying attention, and CeeDee Lamb fumbled. But as I was saying, Cooper Rush is undefeated right now as a starting quarterback in the NFL. That's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. I did not expect that to happen. CeeDee Lamb, you're going to score. This time, don't fumble. Looks like CeeDee is going to score. That was too easy, though. Want to talk a little bit more about the Cowboys here. But he's undefeated as a starter. Is Dak Prescott's job on the line right now? If you're a Cowboys fan, let me know. Are you going to be wanting to start Cooper Rush, or are you going to want to start Dak Prescott once he's fully healthy going into a division matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles? Who are you going to want to go to here? Who are you going to want to start? Michael Gallup can't keep the feet in. That should have been a gimme touchdown right there, but he couldn't keep the feet in. But I don't know what I would do. I would probably just go with Cooper Rush. Ride the hot hand. Now, that's not saying that Cooper Rush is going off right now and playing insanely well offensively, but he's managing the game very well, and then he's also letting the defense play to their strengths. Let the defense win the game. Don't throw yourself out of the game. No fumbles, no picks from Cooper Rush. So he's playing clean football, but Dak is an 88 overall, and I think he should be the starter at some point this season. Last QB before an actual 90 overall, it's Joe Burrow with run and gun X factor. I'm not even sure exactly what run and gun does. I guess that's better passing on the run here. For Joe Burrow, we got the white out jerseys that are really clean. They used these against the Dolphins a couple weeks ago on Thursday Night Football. T. Higgins says, "Get off me." He says, "Get off me" again. Does he say, "Get off me" again? And how about one more time? I don't know why he didn't move right there for a second. I don't know what just happened. He should have been in the end zone. I love arcade mode for these videos. For those of you in the comments who are like, this isn't really tough at all, you're playing the computer on arcade mode, go watch my online gameplays where we win multiple games without losing when we play online against real players on higher difficulties. When we do these QB videos, scoring in every game, stuff like that, playing on arcade mode is just much more fun because they make crazy catches like you just saw. They truck a bunch of people. This is supposed to be fun. We're not trying to sweat against the computer right now. So that's why we play on arcade mode and on lower difficulties when we do these type of videos. But Joe Burrow, he's having a pretty solid season. Now, he is a little bit of a Super Bowl hangover, I would say. They're 2-3. They're not in first place in the division like I thought they would be. I thought they'd win the North. I definitely think they still have a chance to win the North. He has to get Jamar Chase going a little bit, and I feel like T. Higgins gets injured every single game. So once the weapons are healthy, they get Chase more involved, they should be good to go. Now we have Justin Herbert, the only quarterback in this video that's not an X factor, and it doesn't make sense to me. This is when Madden makes absolutely absolutely no sense. How is Justin Herbert 5 overalls higher than Russell Wilson, yet he doesn't have an X factor, but he has a superstar ability? Why isn't Justin Herbert an X factor? What are the qualifications? What are the requirements to get an X factor? I guess it's not overall. What are the requirements to get an X factor? I need to know. Someone let me know in the comments down below. What am I missing right now? Mike Williams, that was an absolutely terrible pass. I don't know what I was doing right there. I clicked the wrong button. I meant to go. I think that was Joshua Palmer. No, it was Gerald Everett over the middle. I was looking for him. But what are the requirements to become an X Factor? I really want to know, because a 90 overall should be a guaranteed X Factor in my opinion, especially if there's going to be 85 overalls that are going to get X Factor. Let's see if we can go one-on-one to Mike Williams here. I have that Herbert Williams stack in fantasy football. Let's see if we can get some fantasy points. We go back shoulder. Terrible. How do you throw a good back shoulder pass in this game? I feel like it's impossible. Even with the pass leading, with the free forming, I'm just going to throw a high ball to Mike. I'm going to let him go get it. Okay, nobody's going to guard Mike Williams. We're going to high ball it anyway. Was that cover 2? What was that by the computer? I'm pretty sure that was cover 2. I guess I'm not going to see it, but Mike Williams for a touchdown with Herbert. Real quick, everyone, before we get back into the video, if you're enjoying the content you are seeing, make sure to subscribe. Only 6% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel, but let's get back into the video. Next up is 91 overall Lamar Jackson, and we're going to run the ball with Lamar a little bit. Test out that speed. Go. Oh, I stepped out of bounds. I meant to cut. I did not mean to step out of bounds right there with Lamar, but Lamar's having himself a really nice season, and I don't think it's a stretch to say that the Ravens should probably be 5-0 at the very worst. 4-1, blowing a 21-point lead in the fourth quarter to the Dolphins, and then blowing a big lead to the Bills too. The Ravens could easily be 5-0. I kind of don't know how they're not 5-0. I don't know what was a conservative play calling. The defense just decided to not stop anybody, and the offense was turned off in the fourth quarter in those games. I really don't think it makes sense. I don't know how they're not 5-0, but right now they're not. But Lamar's having an MVP type season. He's completing passes through the air, and he's also doing a lot of damage with his legs, which we expect from Lamar. So Lamar's having a very, very good season. In my opinion, lead candidate for MVP right now. Him and Josh Allen probably have it 1-2 at the moment. Very curious to see who winds up winning it this year. And Lamar, in my opinion, should be higher than a 91 overall. Follow the blocks. Maybe should have just kept going to the outside, but Lamar should be higher than 91 overall. And the next player that we do should be a higher overall as well, but we'll talk about that player when we get there. But let's get a rushing touchdown with Lamar Jackson. Okay, I thought I was rushing with Lamar. We're just going to lateral to him. We're just going to lateral to Lamar. I thought that was supposed to go Lamar, not J.K. Dobbins. But let's get a read option. One last play from the 10. Take the bait. Follow the blocks. Right up the middle. Lamar can't get into the end zone at the 3. One more play should definitely do it here. Oh, and he's X-factored up. You know we can't fumble on this X-factor, and Lamar Jackson in the end zone. The next quarterback up is, like I said with Lamar, that they should be way higher overall than they actually are. Josh Allen should be higher than a 94 overall. We have a couple other quarterbacks to do after this. You can make the debate that I would say Mahomes could be higher than Josh Allen, but other than that, I don't think Rodgers is having a better season. I definitely don't think Tom Brady's having a better season. So how is Josh Allen only a 94 overall in this game? He should be 96 plus minimum. If he was 97, 98, I wouldn't be mad at that either. Let's get a read option. Josh Allen can get it done on the ground. And because we are playing the Eagles, I actually forgot to mention when I was talking about the MVP candidates for this year, look at Josh Allen doesn't want to go down. But Jalen Hurts could be a possibility for an X Factor later on this year. He's having a great season. Another big candidate for MVP right now. Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh. Truck him. Get out of here. Truck one more. Get out of here. But you just know Josh Allen's going to throw for about 350, 400 yards every single week. This offense is absolutely unstoppable for the Buffalo Bills as we go to Dawson Knox for the touchdown. But Josh Allen is so good. This Bills offense is extremely difficult to stop. So Rodgers is a 95 overall. What's his X factor? Dots. He has Gunslinger, which is the best ability in Madden. Allows him to throw the ball quicker, allows him to get it out. So you're going to have those great pass animations from Aaron Rodgers. I did lob pass that though to get over the defender's head. But let me show you guys a bullet pass from Aaron Rodgers. If you don't know, Gunslinger is super effective online because of that ability to get the ball out quick. Watch how fast he throws this. Super quick to Mercedes Lewis. The defender barely has a chance to make a play on the ball because it comes out so quick. I believe Josh Allen has that ability as well. I forgot to take a look at Josh Allen's abilities, but I'm pretty sure he has Gunslinger as well. Let's go Romeo Doubs. Romeo Doubs with the catch at the 9. Rodgers is having a decent season right now, so I don't have a problem with back-to-back MVP being a 95 overall, but I would put Josh Allen higher. If I'm being honest, I would put Josh Allen higher than Aaron Rodgers right now because Josh Allen's having a ridiculous season over Rodgers and Brady, who we're going to get into right now. Tom Brady, a 96 overall, also has a bunch of great abilities. So you have his X Factor, pro reads, make consecutive passes for 5+ yards through the air. I believe that tells you whoever's open on every single play. But the best ability that he has is Hot Route Master, where you can put 4 additional routes on any player you want. As I take a delay of game right there, so I'm trying to show you guys the abilities. And he also has set feet lead. So as long as Tom Brady is set in the pocket, he's going to deliver a perfect football every single time. Let's see, I could put Julio Jones right now on a post to go with Mike Evans' corner route. I could put Kyle Rudolph on a crossing route to come across the middle with Julio at the same time. And then I could leave Godwin on this wheel streak route if I want to, or I could put him on a corner too. So look at the routes that you make. You can make any sort of combination you want with Tom Brady, and we're going to go to Godwin there on that corner route. So I love using Tom Brady in this game too. Gunslinger, Hot Route Master, in my opinion, the 2 most valuable abilities in the entire game because it's so good being able to make your own play every single time. Based off the opponent's coverage that's going to be run, whoever you're playing online, they might run a certain coverage that you can't figure out. But once you have Tom Brady's abilities, you can run whatever you want. As we're going to hit Mike Evans right there. We've hit Godwin and we've hit Evans. And let me know in the comments down below. We're doing this for QBs. Do you want us here for running backs and wide receivers? When I'm using Tampa Bay online, I'll go with this tight formation and then use that Evans corner route with the Julio's post route. And it works very, very good. Look at Julio get wide open over the middle. Tom Brady's abilities. What's better, Gunslinger or Hot Route Master? Let me know in the comments. The final quarterback for this video is 97 overall, Patrick Mahomes. I have no problem with him being the highest rated quarterback in the game, in my opinion. I don't want to score just yet. We probably could have with Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that running back wheel route. But him being a 97 overall, I think that's fine. He's a great player every single year, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So a 97 overall from Mahomes, I'm fine with that for the time being. We will see if Josh Allen can overtake him as the best quarterback in this game later on this year, because they are constantly updating the overall. So like I think at the beginning of the year, it was Tom Brady. I believe I did a video on that. The highest overall in Madden 23, but then over time it then became Patrick Mahomes. Let's roll out of the pocket. And we didn't even look at his abilities. We're going to look at his abilities right now. I actually have nothing open. I did have Juju, I think, cutting back to the football right there, but I lost the buttons. I didn't know exactly which button he was. We have Bazooka, so you have to complete a 30-yard pass. You get that dashing Deadeye, no-look Deadeye, pass lead elite. So a lot of great abilities. You have red zone Deadeye, comeback. What I actually want to do is I'm going to score a touchdown with Mahomes right now. I'm going to try to get this to Juju, and then what I want to do is I want to use one play with Bazooka. We're going to use one play with Bazooka with Mahomes for another touchdown to see how far he can throw this football. So I'm going to let Clyde Edwards-Helaire run this ball. We're going to go all the way back to about the 1-yard line, the 2-yard line, whatever. We're going to go down right here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use their fastest wide receiver. I'm going to put him out wide by himself, and that is Mecole Hardman. Let's do some subs right now. Now I want Mecole on the left where Juju is. Let's get Mecole in there. And now what we're going to do is we are going to let Mecole fly by himself. We're going to block Kelsey here. Put Sky Moore on a curl. I guess Valdez-Scantling could go out for a route. That's not going to matter. And we are going to let Mahomes air this out as long as I can wait. How far can he throw this? From the end zone to the 25-yard line. What an ability right there for Mahomes to end this video. Bazooka is one of the most fun abilities. I'll definitely say that. That's going to do it for the video, everyone. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. In the comments down below, let me know what challenge, what video do you want to see next. Peace.